Hey, everybody. Hi, Diane. How are you? Just open up a couple more screens here. Some people a chance to connect. How you doing, Diane? Glad you could make it. Hi, Wendy. How you doing? It's always nice to see you here. Hey, there's Renee. Hi. How you doing? So it looks like we've got a few people popping in here. Oh. So what's everybody working on tonight? I am starting to go over what I've already written for my work in progress. It is book one of what is potentially going to be anywhere between a 6 or 12 book series. I'm not 100% sure yet where it's going to go, but it's quite long. And I am struggling a little bit. I had thought about pulling out the subplot, and then I thought, no, it's just not going to work without the subplot. So now I have to put it back in. And so I need to go through everything. I have most of Act 1 written. So just going through that again, because I've been away from it for a while. So I'm going to try to get through a lot of that tonight and tomorrow. And then we'll see where it goes from there. So Renee is doing her first read through after letting my first draft rest for a month. That's a lot of people do that. I did that with my novel Amante. I did do that with it. I just needed to kind of like get away from it, so I went and did some writing under my pen name, and then I had to come back. And it's kind of nice to have fresh eyes. I think for sure. Oh, there's Diane. Hey, and Wendy. Let's see. Wendy says I just need to get my minimum words in so I can rest my stupid eyes. What's your word count, Wendy? Analyzing murders. Okay, so are we talking like serial killer kind of things or your weekend plans? What are we talking about here, Diane? I don't know whether I should be scared or not. Who's all doing retreat this weekend? I'm excited. I'm super excited. I'm taking Friday off of work. It's my birthday, so I'm like, hey, I'm not coming to work on my birthday. And I'm going to do all of the retreat. And if I don't make it to Sarah's sprints on Friday morning, send, somebody call the cops, because I have to go to Costco before, like early in the morning before the retreat. Oh, Ziggy, stop. Yeah, I'm kind of afraid I might not make it back. So please excuse, His Highness is having a crisis over here behind me. If he gets noisy, I'll lock him out of the room. Yes, honey, I know. So 309 out of 2,000. That's not bad, Wendy. I think that you can probably get the bulk of that done here. You're a pretty decently fast writer. Oh, and Wendy, your birthday is Saturday. That's awesome, because Sarah's is on Sunday. So we'll just have to, we're just going to fill the entire weekend with cake. Does that sound good? I ordered myself a small cake that I'm going to pick up on Saturday. So we're just going to have, it's going to have to be an all cake weekend. Working on murder mysteries. So I'm studying the classics. Okay. Well, thank you, Wendy. And to you as well. Like I said, it's going to be a cake-filled weekend. Who else do we have popped in here? I think we may have lost Renee. Renee, if you're still here, let us know. Oh, there's Renee. Thank you, Renee. Thank you. Bring the cake. I'll take. I know you will. You're not. I ordered a chocolate salted caramel cake. I get this. I usually get it for myself on release days. like when I do my releases under my pen name, which is just an excuse to eat this cake every other month. And I get it at the grocery store of all places. They bake them in the store, and they're absolutely amazing. Yes, yes, Diane, cake. All of the cake. Because it's a big birthday weekend. Me, Wendy, Sarah, we're all, yeah, so we're definitely doing cake. Let me see what time. So we're 5 minutes in. So I'm not going to, oh my goodness, I'm going to have to lock him out of the room. I do apologize. Let me share my screen. Let me find this where there's my timer. And okay, so everybody ready to go? But it's really good, Wendy. We have a grocery chain here called the Superstore, and that's where I get it. And it's so like you can go into any superstore and get this cake, and it tastes the same whether you're in Halifax or like 2 provinces over, and it's amazing. And Renee always makes Rice Krispies for her mom and her birthday. Oh, I love Rice Krispies. Oh, and how old was your daughter last week? When was her birthday? My mom had the same birthday. It's funny, you get together in a group like this and you find out how close we all are together in our birthdays. Okay, so we're gonna get going, and I'm gonna set the timer in 25 minutes, and we will see you on the other side. Good luck, everybody. Get lots of work done. How did everybody do? I managed to get the prologue and the first chapter read through. Let's see where I ended off here. Diane says your daughter turned 34 on the 12th. It makes you feel old. I know it does. That's for sure. It's like the older they get, it just reminds you the older you're getting. Angela's sneaking in late. I'm glad you're here. I love how you just sneak in the back. I was supposed to remind you. Oh, I think I missed something there. Angela says, I'm not singing when Melissa's in charge. Hey, girl, if you want to sing, sing. Go for it. Let's see. Oh, let me set, and here I am pulling an Angela with no banners. I love you, Angela. I'm just going to change this to 5 minutes here. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So it looks like we have the timer here. It doesn't seem to like it if I bring another screen up full over top of the StreamYard screen. Because apparently it got stuck. I apologize for that. I think I figured it out. I'm able to bring up my Word document and just have it like half of the half of my screen, and it doesn't freeze the timer. So thank you for pointing that out. Oh, Wendy had to go. Okay. I hope you're feeling better soon. If you come back for the replay. 400 words is 400 words. Yeah, hi, Angela. We all kind of got the idea you were here. Oh, God, love you so much. All right, let's see what Renee got done here. 10 pages reviewed and rescued the dog where he was stuck under the deck. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Dog didn't get hurt, did he? Pioneers and Petticoats with author Leah Vanicki. And I can't pronounce your last name, hon. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to try because I know I'll slaughter your name and I don't want to do that. But welcome. Jumping on board and getting my thoughts together. That's a good thing to do for the first sprint. Let's see. This morning, we must be talking about Wendy. She told me she was going to remind me to sing the best part of waking up this Folgers in your cup. Oh, no. You guys make me laugh. You guys make me laugh. Diane did my writing and editing this morning, trying to be productive. Hey, any little thing you get done is productive. Angela says, just call her Leah. I will just call you Leah if that's good by you. Not hurt at all. Snow dog. Tangled himself on the post. Oh, gosh, yeah. I think put him out on a lead. Is there a lot of snow where you're at right now, Renee? I know that you guys had a storm. Was it yesterday? I'm trying to remember. We've had 4 snow and or ice storms in the last 10 days. Our power never went out. And then last night it was calm as anything, and the power went out. It was only out for like an hour or so, but it was the weirdest thing because we had gale force winds and we didn't lose power. And then it's calm and beautiful outside, albeit cold, and the power goes out. It makes absolutely no sense. Okay, good to know, Leah. Ooh, and just making stuff with the box. I'm so excited. It's a purple box, and purple being my favorite color. 8 inches. I love how you say that. It's only about 8 inches, and then we've got my boss is in Philadelphia, but he's from Prince Edward Island. And he's all like, yeah, we got a 1/2 inch snow. I'm out shoveling people's driveways and everybody's losing their minds, and we're all sitting here going, we got 10 inches in that last storm. So yeah. Michigan, we have potential storm might get dumped on. Michigan gets a lot of snow, does it not? Isn't it very, very much like Ontario that it gets a lot of snow? Storm was Friday in Wisconsin. From Wisconsin. Yeah, we had one Friday. It started out with about 2 inches of freezing rain, and then dumped about 6 inches of snow on top of that with the gale force winds. It was pretty, it was pretty bad. Yes, please stay warm. Hopefully you won't lose your power. Well, we're Canadians, Ange. It's only for us, right? Unless, of course, you live in Vancouver and where you can't even buy snow tires. But I mean, especially on the East Coast, it's, I mean, most people I know have studded tires because it's just, that's just the way it is, right? So tons of snow. Yeah, it has been unusually light this year. We normally have a lot of snow down like by mid-December, and it's only just been this month that it started. And my hubby is cooking mashed potatoes. Oh, that is the best comfort food ever. I love mashed potatoes. I always take the hand mixer to them and put a little bit of cream in them, take the hand mixer to them, make them extra fluffy. Freezing rain is the worst. Oh my God, is it ever? Especially out here in the city, because in Halifax, we don't have, like, all of our lines are exposed, because I know in a lot of the like newer places in Ontario and stuff, all the lines are buried. But here, I mean, you know, everything is above ground, and it can get pretty bad. It can get pretty bad. And I mean, I've known our power to go out and stay out for days on end, and living in the city, you know, but at least you can still flush the toilet. He just ran the mixer. I can hear the background. So you're gonna go get a great big bowl of nice, warm, fluffy mashed potatoes and bring them back to your computer, right? Aren't you? I can see you doing that. That's what I would do. Hello, hello. Okay, let's go through the last few comments. Doing a little bit of everything. There's my Renee. We got a Renee and a Renee. Okay. Start heading to Leah's. I know we're all just gonna like, just jump. And you know, if you could clone or you know, like if your husband could come over, I would really appreciate a cook for a little while. I don't like to cook. Of course, yeah. Okay, let's run through these. I know mashed potatoes are the best. They're like to me, they're like the comfort food, like mac and cheese is another huge one. Double dose of Renee. Everybody could use a double dose of Renee. Got movies. Cool. Hull of the Renees. And extra blankets. Always important when you have a storm coming. All right, gang. Let's try another 25-minute sprint. And all the words, all the productivity, or all of the trying to get the productivity done. Whatever you need to do to get it done. Oh, I'm going to change my banner. Look at that. Ha-ha. Go me. All right. Good luck. Let's get her done. See you on the other side. How did you do? Just change your timer here. Managed to get in through probably, because I don't have everything in chapters except for the first chapter. Because I was writing ahead, so I probably got maybe a quarter of the way through the first act. So let's see. Angela, don't think I changed my banner at all on Monday. So you're still ahead of me. It's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. What can I say? Hey Jenna, how you doing? Having a bad connection? Hey, that's okay. It happens. It's been a rough couple of weeks as far as weather and stuff goes, and I know a lot of people are having internet issues. And Renee got 20 pages review. Wow, that's fantastic. Good stuff. Leah got 808 words. Oh my goodness. Look at you, rock star. Telling you, you're a quick writer. Not as much progress as I hope. The next print will be better. Hey, you know what? Progress is progress, and just like you always say, right? More done than you had done. Ended up working on my Google Calendar integration from paper bullet journal. Oh my. Oh my, yes. I know, like, I have like 3 Google Calendars. I have one for heart breathings, and I have one for work, which includes my calendar, my boss's calendar, the 2 people who work under me, their calendar, and the IT manager's calendar. And it is a mess. And I can't imagine having to try to have that on paper. But what do you like? What kind of a calendar is it? Is it like for your writing, or is it schoolwork or daily life? I'm interested. Tell me, tell me. Don't think I've even hit that before. Wow, that's great. Hey, so now that's a new benchmark, right? Which means that you have to do that again? Or is that just a, hey, this was great and it's a one-time deal and I'll take it? Because that's where I'd be. It's like, I don't think I could ever make that again. My average is about 650 to 700. And that's if I've got a really good outline. Do you plot or are you a pantser, Leah? Like, do you have a really good outline? Or so interested in other people's writing process. I was a complete pantser until I found Sarah. And once I started digging into her videos and stuff, I realized, things would go a lot better if I started with an outline. And then I started an outline, and then I was like, oh, maybe things would go better if I had a nice, good, solid plot. And it was kind of changed my life. So Jen says, I'm a teacher full-time, English grades 6 to 12. My husband runs a small made-to-order cheesecake business. Oh, God. Jenna, you had to, didn't you? But I do some of the books and I do the indie and author too as full-time as I can. I'm jealous that you're married to somebody that knows how to make a good cheesecake. Oh, dear gods, I'm telling you. Jenna. It's like all the words. Yeah, every word counts. Every single word counts. I do the plot and I like discovery writing. Well, I mean, it's like I often say, like, I wrote this fantastic plot and then my characters just wandered off into the woods somewhere and I got to go find them, But I do find that having that at least kind of gives me a starting point. And then if I had to go back and rearrange them, it's worth it. And it does. I think it really does, Renee. Like I said, knowing where you're headed, even if you don't know what it's going to look like when you get there. Like I'm struggling right now to outline Act 2 because I don't know where this story is going. I have 2 or 3 books finished in the middle of the timeline. So it's almost like a prequel situation. And I don't know how they got where they are in the ones that I've finished. So it's you start out where you start out and you kind of just hang on tight and hope for the best. His best bet, almond joy. Salted caramel. Tell me salted caramel because I'm all about the salted caramel. Yeah, if you plot roughly, you can discover right, and that's it. And I think it's for some people, it's kind of a process. It's like I said, I started as a complete pantser, and that became an oh well, maybe I'll outline it, and I was still kind of pantsing my way through it with an outline until. But I mean, with a series, I think it's just for me personally, is going to make more sense to have each story plotted plus the overarching, plot of the series, which again, I don't know where that's going to end up. All I know is that the bad guys are just really bad, and I have to figure out how everybody's going to defeat the big bad. So let's see what else we've got here. Oh my God. Jenna, salted caramel and caramel creme pecan. Pecan, I guess depends on where you come from. Are the second top request. Oh God. Now I'm hungry. Like I just ate dinner an hour ago, and now thanks, Jen. It's all your fault. It's all totally your fault. You and your cheesecake making husband. I wish you didn't live so far away. We don't have a whole lot of that type of thing around where I live, especially with COVID. I mean, there was a few really good specialty shops in the city, but they've been closed down because of COVID, unfortunately. But I am not a baker, so I just have to live vicariously through other people. I'm on book 10 of my series. Plotting has really helped me keep some things on track while allowing for fresh ideas to arrive in sprints. Book 10. Whoa. That's congratulations. That's amazing. 10 books. I would love. So is it Pioneers and Petticoats? Is that the name of the series, or is that the name of the book that you're currently working on? And I'm still stuck on the salted caramel cheesecake Jen's husband makes, sorry. So I'm going to set the timer again here. Wildflowers series. I will have to go. Are you published, Leah? Because I will have to go check it out. I'll have to go check it out. Oh, and it's historical. Nice. I haven't read historical in years, but I used to read a lot of it. Okay, so we're halfway through. Once again, I've jammered an awful lot. My lips were flapping, and when we're done this sprint, we'll see where we are, and we'll make a decision as to whether or not we're going to go for a full 25 or we're going to go a little bit lower. So book 1, Finding Her Way. Okay, definitely going to have to look that one up. I better write that down when we get started here. So we're halfway through. If you haven't had a chance to get up, go get some water, walk around, get the blood flowing again, please, please, please do. And I am going to go ahead and start this timer, and we will see you in 15 minutes. So how did it go? Let's see, where did I leave off here? Oh, they said time to do one more sprint. Excited to get ahead of my goal for the week. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. I know it just feels so good when you get ahead. It's nice to have sprints to be able to come to and get all of the work done. I'm going to just give me one sec. It occurred to me the last time I had a break, I didn't put the timer up. Clara just got off work. Well, that there's a sprint going. We need to continue on character profiles tonight. Oh, fun. I was supposed to be doing character profiles tonight too, Clara, but I just couldn't wrap my head around it. I don't think I know enough about my characters yet to do up their profiles. Jenna keeps getting kicked off. I tell you, internet's spotty. Internet is spotty lately. Diane. Oh, thank you, Diane. I appreciate that. I did go and invest in a new microphone, but just got it because it came in late because of the storms. I didn't get a chance to get it all hooked up today because work was so crazy, and I need to dig out my ring light because the lighting in this room is horrible. So I'm hoping that by next week I'll have everything set up. So, but thank you for the compliment. That makes me feel so good. Ange finished her sewing project and now working on dinner, so I don't have to chew my arm off. Oh, geez. How's your husband feeling, Ange? Is he getting any symptoms or anything? And are you like relegated to the couch or something while he takes over the bedroom? 7:56 for Leah. Oh my gosh. See, look at you go. You must be getting ahead, are you? Let's see, Renee, 15 pages sorted with notes, and I hit 300 of 381. That's awesome. I'm going to do a little happy dance there, girl, because that's really awesome. The worst part is having to sort, I'm finding. Are you writing ahead, or are you sticking to like the flow of your story? Because I find with writing ahead, it's when you have to go back and start tying all the pieces together. It takes just as long as writing them, I find. Hubby just announced the food is ready. Well, enjoy, and you're very, very welcome. It was nice to have you here. Hopefully you can make it again this week and next week, and hopefully we'll see you in the sprints on the weekend. Speaking of which, anybody who is joining me that is not part of the Heart Breathings group on Facebook, there's a link down. Well, here I am trying to do this again. There's a link down in the description so that you can join the group. You really want to come join us. We do sprints. There's sprints always going on during the week. And then we do events twice a month. We do a weekend-long virtual writing retreat, which is a lot of fun. And then the first Saturday of every month, we do Double Down Day, which is where you try to double your word count, your normal daily word count. And there's always great sprints going on, a lot of fun. And it's just a really supportive group. So if you haven't joined us, please think about doing so. The link is down in the description. Let's see, Renee said, had to order a new chair because my husband's died. The storms delayed it, and I have to carry my chair from one room to the other. You're right. It's been weird with furniture since COVID started. My best friend works in a furniture store, and they're not getting any product in. They're selling it, but there's nothing coming in. And I don't really understand what's going on. Stuff from Canada, you would think it would at least make it here. I mean, I can understand coming over the border, but it's really, really weird. Hopefully you guys will get that chair soon so you don't have to carry yours back and forth. And Leah finished a scene. Excellent, excellent. All right, we'll see you soon. Enjoy your evening. And Renee, draft is done. Reading through to see where it fell apart so I can plan the next steps. That's the worst when it falls apart on you like that. And group just not used to sprinting with other people yet. Well, join us when you can. And, if you just want to sit in the background and write, then that's great. That's great. But it is a wonderful, wonderful group of people. And like from all different genres and stuff too, which is really, really nice. And just everybody's so sweet. Like there's just so much positive energy in that group. Like I've belonged to other writing groups where like you feel like you can't ask for help. You know what I mean? And this group is so not like that. It's like everybody that has joined this group has the same kind of outgoing and supportive and loving energy that Sarah herself has. And it just carries through. I mean, like the admins are a bunch of fantastic people. Angela is an admin, and she's the mom of the group. That's I got to tell you, Ange, that's usually a title that I get, and I can't say that I'm not sorry that I don't have it this time because it gets old for me after a while. But yeah, it is a wonderful group. So if you're not already there, please come join us. We would love to have you. Okay, so we are 15 minutes before the hour. So perhaps maybe a 15-minute sprint and then a little check-in. Does that sound good? Let me know real quick in the I'm going to go ahead and set the timer anyway, because I don't want to keep you guys in it. And it is late here and I do have to work tomorrow, unfortunately, because I'll just finish these sprints and go in my room and fall over. But if you haven't gotten up yet, please do. I've been sitting around all day, but didn't ask to be the mom. No, you got that mom vibe, hon. Got that mom vibe, and we all love you. Okay, Renee said 15 sounds good. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to set it for 15 minutes. We'll put our heads down and get one last run in. I'm going to put my banner on. All right, so we will see you in 15. So, how did that last sprint go? We had some people have to duck out. That's cool. We always tend to run over. Let's see. Renee trying to get some of the retreat posts written. Renee, you're awesome. You really are. I mean, just having you somebody that took on all of that work, it's just amazing. Thank you so much for everything you do for the group. It's really, really appreciated. Angela's having dinner. Hey, if that's what makes it go well, then yes, eat all of the dinner. Renee Barrett is the bomb. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Hey, Brittany. How you doing? Got home late, so not sprinting. Well, I'm glad that you were able to pop in. Really appreciate it. And Jenna managed to get more of book 3 outlined. Hope to finish it with it this weekend during the retreat. 30K in 3 days. Hey, go for it. Go for it. And if you don't make it, hey, you tried, and who knows what you're going to be able to do. The very first time I did Double Down Day, I really pushed hard, and I got 10,000 words in a day, and it was amazing. It was amazing. And I've never been able to repeat it, but you know what? Every time that I go into sprints with somebody, I get twice as much work done as I would if I was doing it on my own. And it's so hard because now a lot of us can't meet with our regular face-to-face writing groups, and it's nice to have the option. It really, really is. Yes, great job, everyone. So I got pretty much everything read over that I have written. So my next step will be to start putting it in order into a single document. And I have to create backups because I keep keeping it all in Dropbox. And I'm going to put it all on a flash drive too, just so that I have an extra backup, because I always live in terror that I'm going to lose something. So I'll probably do that, that'll start this weekend at the retreat, but it's lots of work done tonight. Jenna did the 10K in a weekend during the last Double Down. Loving this group and what it does. That's amazing, Jenna. Isn't it such an amazing feeling when you hit such a huge number like that? It's crazy. It's crazy. And we love having you here. It's the more the merrier, and the bigger the group gets, it's just like this big community, but still small and cozy, and everybody gets to know everybody to the extent that they choose to, which is really nice. Epic job, and keep up the hard work. Yes, everybody did amazing. Thank you so much for hosting. Aw, thank you, Angela. You're very, very welcome. I'm finding that I'm really enjoying this. I had a really, really busy day at work, and everything that could go wrong went wrong at work today. And it was very stressful. And all I could think about all day is, I can't wait to be done so that I can go do sprints with the group. I can't wait to be done. It was something to look forward to, which is really nice. Renee, I lost my first novel to a magnet on a floppy disk. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Renee. I can't imagine the horror of that. I can't even. The only thing I've ever lost, and you guys are going to laugh because it's geeky, but I still play to this day, the original Sims game. And I had 10 years of gameplay that I lost to a Trojan horse virus, wiped my entire system. And I cried. I seriously cried, because I invested literally thousands of hours into this game, and it was like my thing, right? It was my comfort thing. When I needed to kind of get away from the real world, I went and I played Sims. And so I had a friend who built me a laptop specifically for playing the original Sims on. And so yeah, I have to be super. I can't imagine losing a novel. I can't imagine losing a novel. That just gets. Oh, Ziggy, stop. I can't imagine hearing it. I apologize, you guys. He wants me to go to bed. That's what it is. Hurts my soul. Yes, absolutely. It does. It does. I was crushed. It was so bad. it was probably for the best. Oh, no, Renee. No, I'm sure it wasn't. I'm sure it wasn't. back up obsessively. Well, this is my point. It's like I need to have redundancies for my redundancies. Sims Forever, original Sims, right? It's just like, what is it, 16-bit? You can't even run it on anything bigger than more advanced than Windows 7, which is why I had my friend built me a laptop specifically for that. Can't connect itself to the internet. He pulled the Ethernet card out of it, so it wouldn't connect. So, but yeah, I don't blame you. Back up, back up, back up. Yeah. Oh, I did. I cried. It was so funny. My son's father, like I could tell that he was trying to comfort me, but not laugh, because to him it was kind of funny, but it was, Sadie. Oh, Ziggy. His name is Ziggy, and he wants me to. Usually this time of night, I'm on my bed with the TV on, watching YouTube videos and working. And he has discovered a love for Alicia Keys, because every time one of her videos comes on, he stops what he's doing and watches her. I think he thinks she's pretty. She is, but Miss Something Hemavive. We were just talking about lost novels on floppy disks and Trojan horse viruses that wipe out 10 years of Sims play, and how devastating it is, and why you need to back up. Ziggy, that's okay. I won't tell him, Ange. He's too full of himself anyway. He's such a dude sometimes, this cat of mine. He's a half Maine Coon, and he's very vocal. But anyways, I will let you all go. Thank you so much for coming. I really, really appreciate it. I had a blast. I got a pile of work done. I totally appreciate each and every one of you. This has been fun. I'm hoping next week I'll have a little bit better of a setup, that my lighting will be better and whatnot. Floppy disk. Yeah, I think we're all aging ourselves here, like kind of, but I mean, I'm so old that, it's when I was my grade 12 was when we started to learn about computers, and everything was written in Turbo, and there was no Windows. So crazy. You're very, very welcome, Renee. I think part of Ziggy's problem is that he hasn't really had his supper yet. So you're very welcome, Renee. Appreciate it. Pages were all connected. Oh, God. Dot matrix printer, Renee. Dot matrix. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Computer games on cassette tape. I remember those big monstrosities that you had to click into the computer. Oh Lord. Look, I could sit here all night and chat about this, but he's gonna kill me if I don't feed him. Yeah, he's kind of pitching a little fit right outside the office door here right now. He's like throwing himself against the wall. It's like a toddler. Anyway, all right. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. Love you all. And we will see you in sprints on the weekend. And I will hopefully see you guys back here next Wednesday night. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.